Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. First view review. Today we are going to review Citizen Vigilante. So I watched this movie because I saw this. That I saw a lot of social media posts on Instagram, especially talking about Citizen Vigilante and how it is based on like a wishful thinking kind of a movie against what is happening regarding undocumented immigrants in European countries. And when I say wishful thinking, is that nobody's actually doing what this person is doing, but majority of them kind of feels like at least there has to be one person who's doing what this protagonist is doing in this film. So basically, what the protagonist is doing is going around and killing the undocumented immigrants who have committed violent crimes just because. And throughout the film they show like there are so many undocumented immigrants that um, stab people, punch people. There's harass, not just harass girls but also like r them, gr them, if you know what I mean. And so many things happen, bad things happen to them, and the government is doing nothing for their own citizens. And that is where this guy comes in and he's like, I'm going to do something. And he starts shooting people who have been convicted with this kind of violent attacks on Europeans. I remember we Indians had this kind of movies came out back before 2014. Before 2014, when there was like so many terrorist attacks happening in India, on Indian soil, especially in the city of Mumbai. And I'm from Mumbai in India, and I saw everything. Like so many people getting killed on in those train blasts. Uh, so many people getting killed in those train blasts. So many people getting killed in the 26/11 shooting, and there are so many different kind of terrorist attacks happening in the city of Mumbai. And at that time, couple of films came out, and they were like wishful thinking kind of a film. Like nobody was retaliating against this terrorist organizations, um, but we just felt like at least someone should retaliate. So there's a film called Wednesday, where there's this guy who used to go to his workplace using the local trains that so many Mumbaikars, people living in Mumbai, are called as Mumbaikars. So many Mumbaikars used to, take those local trains to go to their workplace or go to college. And this guy is like a protagonist, and he missed his train on the day when those bomb blasts in the train happened. And it was his good luck. But then the very next day when he went to work, none of the people that he usually used to travel with, none of them were there. And he was friends with a lot of those people, and none of them were there. Everyone was new. And he was really pissed at how those terrorists who got caught, who did those train blasts, how those terrorists are like proud that yes, I did that. What are you gonna do about it? So he's like, I'm just gonna bomb you guys. I'm just gonna bring all these terrorists together and I'm gonna bomb you guys. I don't care. That is the kind of movies that used to come out before 2014. What happened after 2014 in India is that we got a new government. We got a conservative party, political party got elected, and all of these attacks got retaliated. Like the Indian government who got in power, they retaliated all these attacks. So they didn't just took it like the previous political party who was in power. They just took it and they did not retaliate. This new party did not stay down. They attacked, and that helped stop this terrorist attacks a lot. It's like now they even if they try to do a terrorist attack, the Indian army or Indian air force is just bomb them. So those were our days too, when we were getting attacked by these extreme Islamist terrorists, and a lot of our people were just getting killed because they think that we don't deserve to live because we don't follow Islam. We used to have those kind of films. I think that's where Europe is right now, and having to see this kind of film, it's I don't know if it is going to ignite some kind of spark into the European people, but it does look like a pattern. Like I believe that because in India it happened where we suffered through that. We had this wishful thinking, like movies come out, and then whatever we wished, it did happen, and now we are taking care of it. I believe even in Europe this is going to happen in European countries where this kind of movies will be made, and then people will rise up, and then there will be another political party that comes in power. I'm not saying if it will be a conservative party or a liberal party, I don't know. But there will be a political party whose viewpoints will be completely different than what the current political party's viewpoint is, and that will make a change. So that is what I think is going to happen in terms of the world views. I want to talk about the film though. I should have started with that, but hey, I just went with it. But I like the film. I think it is not as good as Durandhar is, at least people were in the social media post. People were trying to say like it is as good as Durandhar, but I don't think it is as good as Durandhar. It is. Let's say if there was no narrative about uh, how to retaliate against undocumented immigrants' violent attacks. If that was not the concept of the film, this film would have been like what, somewhere around 5 out of 10 IMDb ratings. Being completely honest, uh, because apart from the concept of the film, everything else feels very much normal, and also sometimes it even feels amateurish. Why I say that is because when you make a film, you put music in it, and I feel like the music that is incorporated into this film feels out of place. It feels very amateurish. Amateurish. I hope I'm saying that right, but it feels very amateurish, and I don't know why the director decided to use certain kind of music that really feels out of place, but that is what the director decided to do, and I felt like he could have used something else over there. There are scenes where it feels like, why is it even here? Like there is one scene where our protagonist goes into this prostitute house. I don't know what to say. How should I say it? Whorehouse. What is the right word for it? You know what I mean, right? Like place to pay for sex. He goes there, and then there's like a lot of women there, and then he tries to he likes one woman, and then he goes in and purchases her service, and while in the process of getting and receiving and giving the service, he looks at this certain mold on the wall, and he is actually an estate agent. Like I don't know if the estate agent is the right term, but he is like he owns a lot of hotels and a lot of buildings in Europe. He is actually American, and he just came to Europe to look at all those to handle his business in Europe. So he looks at all those molds and stuff, and he talks about it and stuff like that. I'm just wondering, like, oh, why is that? Does that matter? Like, why are we even talking about all this? That just really felt out of place too. Like there is this whole sex sequence that's not even happening between like protagonist and his love interest. It's just happening. He's just having a very detailed sex with this sex worker, and that also felt like out of place. The very strong part of the film is the last 20 to 30 minutes of the film. That is the very strong part, and I believe the director made this entire film just to show what is in his mind and what is in his heart. Whatever he wants to say, he said it without holding himself back. Like he says everything through the voice of the protagonist of the film. And he's like, I don't care whatever wars you are having in your home country. A lot of you guys came here, but I don't think a lot of good guys came here. I think we also imported, or we also let a lot of bad guys in here too. Bad guys who think that a woman wearing mini skirt is bad. Bad guys who think that women should be covering themselves up completely, and they, because they are not doing that, they deserve all this violent attacks against them. Bad guys who think that if people are not reading Quran, then they deserve to die. They deserve to be killed, and all those things. And the protagonist is saying all that, and somewhere deep down, even I was like, yeah, this is what I feel when I look at those videos on Instagram, and this is what the director felt. Maybe the director felt as well, and that is exactly what he was saying. The best thing about it is that he was saying the things without having any filter. He was just saying it like, this is who I am. This is what I think you guys are doing. I'm not going to sugarcoat it at all. I'm just going to say it as it is. And if you want to mess with me, I have a gun. I'm just going to shoot you. And I mean, he does what he was there for. He wanted to kill them, but before killing them, he wanted to ask them like, "Why did you guys do it?" And then he finds out that they are all just bad people, And he just eventually he just kills all of them. The sister, the brother's friends, the father, the mother. Nobody's left alive. He just kills all of them. So I don't know what you guys take up from this film, but I really liked it. I like very strong, very straightforward, um, wishful thinking like movies, because after the wishful thinking ends, the government changes, and whatever was shown in the movie, it starts happening in real life. Now, I'm not saying that people should start murdering those undocumented immigrants, but if a lot of people start voting for the other political party, that other political party, just like it happened in India, that they will start doing something to stop this kind of attacks happening to innocent citizens. Yeah, so I really like this film in that way. In just a filmmaking term, I felt like it was kind of like an okay movie, but the message is 10 out of 10 through the roof. 100 out of 10, why not? But yeah, it was really good. I really enjoyed it, and I wish you guys watch it too. And please let me know what you think about this review. Hope you guys like it, and please like my YouTube video. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.